Welcome to the National Championship game at Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. It's the Texas A&M Aggies against the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler along with Joel Klatt. Here we go, the ultimate game, a championship on the line. So many plot lines for this one. Let's hear from Holly Rowe.
Hey guys, Georgia's head coach told me pregame, this is what this team has prepared for all season long. They opened the season as a heavy favorite, but they've had a target on their back each and every week. It has been difficult to remain undefeated and ready to rock, but here they are. Coach said he told his team in the locker room, all the expectations are on you. My only expectation is that you support each other, look at the men around you, and make sure you're there for each other during the game. Preseason expectations, target on the back, but execution is the focus here tonight. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Holly. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And now the handoff. He's stopped for no gain. The defense swarming on the first play of the game.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
Back to pass. It's Stockton. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Tackled after the return, but a huge takeaway. Could be a momentum shift right there. The offense now has great field position to start the drive. Trap him for a sack.
It looks to me like this quarterback is really struggling seeing the defense. This is just zone defense, and you can tell he's not very comfortable. He's sitting in the pocket. He doesn't understand where his eyes should start and where he should go with the football, and because of that, the indecision leads to a sack. He really needs to start locating the safety right at the snap to understand the coverage that he sees.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Deep shot toward the end zone. Makes the catch. Can he get in?
Big completion like that early in the game is huge for the quarterback's confidence. Now you feel like you can do that over and over and over again. This play caller needs to start putting the ball in his hands now. You build the momentum through a completion like that. You got to utilize it. Go back to that well.
Back in motion now. Touchdown, Texas A&M. They draw first blood in this national title game. And they'll set up now for the extra point try. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. They'll keep it on the ground with the draw play. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Yeah, Chris, this is exactly what this coaching staff said they wanted to do, was establish the run game, and they've been able to do that. Gains of 5, gains of 6, time and time again. They're doing a great job up front, there's no doubt, and now the entire playbook is going to be at their disposal.
Grab behind the line. It's Humphreys. Looks like Georgia will have the first down.
And there's that connection that we've been expecting to see. That's something on film that really showed up, is this timing of the quarterback and wide receiver. And they haven't really established it yet today until here on third down. That's a good job. Maybe it gets them going here a little bit for the future.
They'll hand it off. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. The Bulldogs will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. Looking to pass. It's Stockton. And here comes a deep shot. Deep shot caught down inside the 20. Breaking free, end zone ahead. Touchdown, Dogs. They begin to fight back here in this championship game. So this offense responds after falling behind. A satisfying drive, but also a relief drill. They get in the end zone. They match the earlier score from their opponent, and now they can feel better about things.
Way better about things. You don't want to go down multiple scores, in particular in a championship environment. Great job executing by this group. And now if I'm the offensive coordinator, I look at that drive, and I ask myself, what's working? How can I attack this defense moving forward? Take the success that you've already had and replicate that in later drives.
And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Aggies offense back out there. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Keeping the defense honest with the run game, always important. Plus, this offense is staying on schedule.
Second down play coming up. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Takes the handoff. It's Owens. Look out, he's got space ahead. Here he goes. Finally goes out of bounds after gobbling up big yardage on that run.
Normally you see these big run plays after an offensive line is able to lean on a defense for really 2 or 3 quarters. This is early in the game for them to start popping these big runs. These guys up front are just eating. Look at the hole they're creating up front.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. He's got a crease. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal. And the Aggies hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Receiver makes the catch. The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A second down behind the sticks now. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Touchdown, Aggies. It's the underdogs on top in this championship game.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
And they'll set up for the PAT. PAT puts them in front by 7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. It's a squib kick. It's going to be fielded by one of the up men. So the drive gets underway, backed up at the 8-yard line. Quick throw to the left. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Offense in a good spot here on 2nd and 4 after the 6-yard completion. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
Dropping back. It's Stockton. Grab down the middle. It's Humphreys. Good enough for first down yardage.
They better find a way to pressure this quarterback because he's just sitting back there with nobody in his face. If he's got time, he's going to rip them apart, and he does here on 3rd down. They're able to move the chains. This is a nice job, yes, but the defense has got to change something up front.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He cannot escape. It's a sack. As we break for the quarter, it's Texas A&M on top. We've reached the end of one in this battle for the national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the 2nd quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
Well, in our meetings, this defense told us they're going to be ready for these plays. They understand the looks and the motion, and they know that this offense loves to use these, in particular early in a game. And here they are trying to go to that well, and sure enough, defense is ready for it.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Here's the throw deep downfield. But this one is broken up, falls incomplete.
Just get the sense that he's forcing the football down the field. That's a tight window throw, and he's trying to fit it in there, and it gets easily batted away. He needs to allow the offense to work for him and take what the defense gives him.
The Bulldogs will have to kick this away. And the offense will punt for the first time this afternoon. And this is an ugly shank. Not a good punt. Goes out of bounds at the 35-yard line. The offense takes over in great field position. comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. The Aggies will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's
touchdown, Texas A&M. This offense cannot be stopped. Here comes the point after attempt. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Gets off a squib kick. It'll be fielded by one of the Upmen. Coverage team brings down the returner. Here comes the Bulldogs offense back on the field. The last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. They stop him at the 22, but that's important breathing room on this drive.
That is way too easy. This defense has got to adjust on first down. You've got to get up there and stop the run. If you can just hand the football off on first down and get first downs, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
Offensive line getting set. It's first down. Scanning the field. It's Stockton. Catch made on the out route. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a 2nd and short.
Yeah, I love the timing here of this out route. Chris, this ball has got to be thrown before the wide receiver breaks. The quarterback understands that, and that's what he sees. It's also imperative that he knows that he's got off coverage from that corner. That corner needs to have what's called deep responsibility. If he does, it's considered free access, and all you need to do is throw that ball on time, which he does for the completion.
Quick pass, the catch is made. They bring him down at the 45 and a solid gain to keep this drive going. Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Handoff here from the shotgun. The ball to the ground. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? From the shotgun, here's an inside give. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you've got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
Third down coming up after that running play. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Looking to throw. It's Stockton. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Well, this is why first and second down success is so critical. You give yourself a third and short, and now you can throw it or run it. And a lot of us thought they were going to run it here, but you can still put this ball in the air, and the quarterback is able to get a nice completion, and they're able to move the chains.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Wiley. And he goes down after a solid game on the play. That's enough for a fresh set of downs for this offense. And now this is the 8th play on this drive. Using his legs. It's Frazier. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
Well, I know every defense wants to play great and get off the field on third down, but they're not giving themselves a chance, and this is happening on first down. You give up gains like this running the football, you don't really have a chance. You're playing behind the 8 ball, and this defense...
It's caught. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. Touchdown, Georgia. Still no answer for this offensive machine. Try here for the extra point. The extra point is good. They're down by a touchdown, 21-14. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. And the wideout goes in motion. Keeping it on the ground here. He's got some space. Look out. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, that's as easy as it gets for an offense, just handing the football off. The offensive line doing some work. They have done a great job today running the football. And here on first down, you move the chains. You just continue to get that ball moving down the field.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. He's got space. Now here he goes. The 30. At the 20. Inside the 10. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They'll run it to the left. And he'll be stopped for no gain. This run defense has been tough today.
This is has always been a pet peeve of mine from a quarterback perspective, is these nondescript run plays against what is clearly a run-oriented defense. You've got to have the opportunity to go play action, create some sort of little RPO, give the decision to the quarterback and not just calling this on the sideline.
Caught in the backfield. It's Frazier. Sees an opening. They make the tackle, but that screen pass call worked out. They gained the first down yardage.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum, and now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you.
Swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
Well, there are cases when just players are making plays, and they play outside the X's and O's. This strong safety has pass responsibility, but he saw an opportunity to get to the quarterback, and he took it. That's a great play, and now the offense are behind the chains.
Quarterback delivers quickly, a receiver on the screen. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. Looking to convert on third down. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Direct snap. Brought down short of the marker. That's going to set up a 4th and 2. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Dogs will kick this deep to begin the second half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid game.
Chris, this is the quarterback's best friend right here. This goes down as a throw and a catch. So it's just stat padding at this point. Beautiful job on the outside. You also have to credit that offensive line. They cut down the edge, and this little pop pass is able to get the edge and get down the field.
He shreds the tackle. A gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football. Second down after that run on the previous play. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. And the Aggies looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Grab behind the line, it's Corton. That play will move the sticks, set him up first out at the 42.
No mystery who they're looking to on third down. You find your best wide receiver, you love the matchup, and you go to him. That's an easy pitch and catch and an easy first down.
This Texas A&M offense is moving quickly down the field. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. Here's the second down play. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. They bring him down after a short gain there. going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. He's looking to scramble. Clutch conversion on third there. Sets him up first down from the 31.
Such a value add at the quarterback position when your guy can just scramble and move the chains. That is such a help to these drives. You can stay on the field. And again, if you can do that 2, 3, 4 times a game, you are doing a great job as a quarterback.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Oh, look out, he's got open space. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down at the 17.
Boy, this makes life on the quarterback very easy. When the offensive line is winning the line of scrimmage, you're just handing the football off, 2 straight first downs, running the football. That is easy stuff, and this quarterback doesn't have to do anything.
And at first down, they go right back to him. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier. And a great tackle in the backfield.
Been a really productive drive, but the loss there now makes it 2nd and 12. Looking to scramble. They'll bring him down, but the gain moves the ball to the 9-yard line. The Aggies come up to the line in a hurry-up. They'll try to run for the first down. Touchdown, Texas A&M. Powers into the end zone.
Just been a dominant day from this group, and now a big lead here in the second half. It's so difficult to stop this offense. Their defense has played well, and that's led to this huge lead.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. It's a squib kick, fielded by one of the up men. Returner is brought down. Gets us started on the next drive. And the drive will begin backed up at their own 10-yard line. Single back takes the handoff. He moves the ball out to the 15.
This defense is going to have to answer for what's going on with this offensive line in this run game. You cannot sit there and give up 5 and 6 yards on these run plays. You're going to have to commit more resources. Expect the safety to get up near the line of scrimmage.
Nothing doing on that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
When we talk with these coaches, they talk about the key for the defensive lineman, in particular in the middle of that line, is block destruction. Look at him get off the block, and he's able to make a play, this time in the backfield.
Lets it fly to the wideout. The ball is picked off. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense. The offense, excellent field position to start this drive. Ball handed off. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. As we break for the quarter, it's Texas A&M on top. So 3 quarters complete for this battle to crown a national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the game summary so far. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Grab down the middle. It's Riley. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Chris, I don't know how the big tight end gets that open in the middle of the field. Somebody has got to target the tight end in coverage. That's an easy throw and catch, and as a quarterback, I will take it all day long. My tight end's open, bang, complete.
Receiver in motion now. Looking downfield. It's Reed. Pressure is coming. They'll bring him down, but the gain moves the ball to the 9-yard line.
This is exactly what this defense wanted to do right here, Chris. They told us in our meetings that when this quarterback left the pocket, they wanted to make sure that they were contacting him with physicality and toughness, and that's exactly what happens here.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. They'll run it from the gun. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain. Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
I think his best strength is havoc plays. He's constantly in the backfield. It doesn't matter if you're throwing the football, he's after the quarterback. You're running the football, he's in the backfield, tackling the running back. He's constantly in the backfield, which is just a pressure situation if you're on offense.
Oh, and he knocks it right through. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, that's a confidence boost for this team. It's a good quality drive, and you ended in points. I know they would have rather been in the end zone, but again, getting points on the board in this situation, that's solid for them.
On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Looking downfield, it's Stockton. And the pass is incomplete.
Chris, in this situation, down big, this 4 vertical route concept, just have it on repeat. You basically call it every single play.
Now it's second down here. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. He goes out of bounds. They move the ball to the 20.
In this situation, the defense just cannot get beat deep. Deeper than the deepest, wider than the widest. If you're the offense, the check down's going to be wide open. You might want to start taking that as well.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, and he dives to make a beautiful catch there. Dogs come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Tackle made short of the goal line, but they'll spot it at the 2. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Well, they finally get some success and cut into this lead, but it might be too little too late at this point. Probably need a couple of onside kicks. There's just not that many possessions left in the game.
And he'll set up to throw. Finds an open target on the left side. And he's got it. The 2-point conversion to make this a 16-point lead, back within 2 scores. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's got it inside the 15. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Grinding away on the ground. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down, is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. It's a bootleg looking to throw. He'll throw it now. Oh, and it's picked off. A crushing mistake. They get him down after the return. Thought that interception could be enormous. Great spot to start this drive for the offense. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Back to throw. It's Stockton. Receiver makes the grab. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs. Touchdown is huge, but now the crucial 2-point conversion to get it to a 1-score game. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Cut quickly, and we're able to get him down.
Well, no one's going to be upset at your aggressive nature as a head coach if you are successful on these 2-point plays. But when you can't get in, that's when everyone starts to wonder, why are you going for these 2-point plays?
On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. And the Aggies offense is back on the field now. Using his legs, it's Owens spinning out of the tackle. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on 1st down. This offense continues to just gain yards on 1st down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. They make the tackle, but this running back just continues to churn out the yards. What a game.
I know it doesn't look like much, but I really like that play. Chris, first of all, you're getting yourself in a more manageable 3rd down situation, and the entire point of this thing is to move the chains. So creating this situation is not bad for the offense.
Oh, he's got open space. He's in the clear. They bring him down, but that 1st down is all they need to clinch the national championship. And the Aggies come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. To the air, it's Reed. Running out of time in the pocket. The ball falls to the ground, and we have a national champion.